He was magnificent in Brazil. A future world champion, I'm sure we're in no doubt, but when? How soon? I mean, we saw the first world champion in Sebastian Vettel in 2010. When are we going to see a new one, and will it be Max?
I think it probably will be Max, but in order to win a world championship, he's got to be in the Red Bull A team or the number one Ferrari or Mercedes, one of those three, really, realistically, over the next 4 or 5 years. I don't see him taking Vettel's drive at Ferrari. He might get Kimi's drive, but he would never beat Vettel in Ferrari, I don't think. Given Vettel's complete domination of the politics and everything that's going on there, I don't think Sebastian would even allow Max Verstappen to join the team anyway.
There seems to be so much more at stake at Ferrari. There seems to be so many other levels to it in terms of the complete package of sort of dominating the team. You saw with Alonso leaving, Vettel had this new lease of life.
He's doing what Michael did at Ferrari.
Yeah.
The whole team is based around Sebastian, and good luck to him. You know, if he's in a position to do that and they're letting him do it, get on with it, and he's doing it beautifully.
Okay.
Better than I think most drivers could.
So where should Max go? I mean, should he stay at Toro Rosso, really bed in, get more experience for next year, and then move on?
He will stay. He's got a 2+1 at Toro Rosso, but I understand that they want that +1 to be at the big Red Bull team, and if he doesn't get that Red Bull drive in 2017, he will be off somewhere else, be it Ferrari, be it Mercedes. That is just how strongly they believe in their own abilities over in the Verstappen camp, but they don't want to go straight to Ferrari because you finish your career at Ferrari, you don't start it there. So I think you know, Max is, and I've said it time and again, he's the most special thing I've seen in 10 years. He's just fabulous. He's one of those guys that takes your breath away when you watch him race, and one of the very few drivers who, when you talk to him, you're very conscious that you're talking to him. He just has this otherworldliness to him. He's going to change everything. I firmly believe that he is
How so?
special. In terms of the way in which we watch racing. When you see the specials, when you see the true megas, they leave an instant impression on you. It's the same with Lewis, it's the same with Seb, it's the same with Max. From the first time you see him in a single-seater, there's just something he can do with that car, which, you know, designers will design a car that can do what a car can do within the realms of physics, and the special drivers can take it beyond that and make it look like it's doing something that it shouldn't physically be able to do, and that's how special Max is.
Watching him think, if that makes sense, is very like Michael at his peak for me. The things he picks out of his day and the things he likes to talk about are exactly commensurate with the way Michael used to think. And I've got to say, the way Nigel Mansell used to think, they dissect the racing down to very simple human elements, and they don't complicate it with all the technical rubbish, as I think Lewis does as well. Lewis is very good at that.
Probably guilty of that.
Well, I don't know, guilty of it. I think Nico's grown up in an era where the whole thing is just computers and management and simulators. But Max is he can feel the surface of the road in everything he's doing, and everything is in a straight line and square. He's a very symmetrical person and driver, and you see that in his life as well, how symmetrical his life is, how organised he is.
But that's the thing.
What is it though? I don't know. He's actually very experienced, isn't he?
He's an old soul.
Every time I talk to Max, I learn, you know, and I'm not whatever I am.
You're ancient.
I'm 100 million years old,
But how terrifying
I learn
is that?
from Max Verstappen every time I talk to him.
Peter says that Max at 18 is on that same plane as Michael was at his best. I mean, that's the terrifying thing about him. How good is he going to be when he's 22, 24?
It's not terrifying. Don't be afraid.
It is.
It's
He's
exciting.
He's got himself more together than I was at 30.
So let's hope he does it. Let's hope he has the opportunity at Red Bull A team to do what Sebastian did in that team. And they're quite capable. The team is still there. All they need, obviously, is for the whole package to come together. And Max can then really make that happen, I think.
Good stuff. Right. That's all for now. We'll be back after the break when we'll be discussing Red Bull, power struggles, budget engines, and the future of manner. See you in a bit.